We have all longed to travel or have traveled to faraway, exotic destinations, beautiful places like Alaska, Nepal, Fiji Islands, Puerto Rico. We quietly imagine our trips as extraordinary, maybe even life changing. But what do we think of these places when they're at war or in conflict or reeling from a natural disaster? Hi, my name is Diana Ortiz Baudet. I was born and raised here in the United States, and I have family all over the continental United States. But I also have family all over the island of Puerto Rico. FEMA estimates that over 1.3 million cubic yards of debris will have to be moved off of or around or through the U.S. Virgin Islands. Those numbers aren't in for Puerto Rico yet, but we know they're going to be much higher. And just to give you an idea, 1.3 million cubic yards is about the equivalent of 400 Olympic-sized swimming pools. Seeing other people suffer with destruction is uncomfortable, and that's why we avoid it. Maybe we have that extra glass of wine. Maybe we change the channel. Sherry Van Dyke, an international speaker with a master's in social work, gives us 3 ways to work through the discomfort and still honor the suffering. And I want to offer you one more. First, observe the emotions of ourselves and others. Puerto Rico is going through one of the worst humanitarian crises in recent history. And just like when a friend is grieving and we're left speechless or we feel helpless, know that the power of your presence is enough. Mirror neurons are these wonderful neurons that have helped us evolve to succeed in community and have strength in social interactions. But they also cause us to feel pain when we see it in others. Learning to breathe through these mirrored emotions gives us an opportunity to develop universal empathy and compassion. And that brings me to my second step for sitting through discomfort and still honoring the suffering. Validate emotions. Wanting to dismiss pain seen in others is wired in the human psyche. And feeling guilty about wanting to dismiss those images is normal too. We can evolve past that by looking at it from a how do we begin again perspective. And that brings me to my third way that we can sit with pain. And that is to focus on the present, focus on the good. And there's so much good going on right now, even in this disaster. Focusing on negative emotional states or experiences is counteractive and can even be addicting. So we focus on the powerful things that are happening now. Tesla and Goal Zero are sending pallets of equipment to help build micro solar grids. The FFA has cleared the tower for communication and travel. And FEMA has made great strides with getting aid to the people of Puerto Rico. The Jones Act has even been temporarily waived. And these are all really fantastic things to focus on. Acknowledging that we have discomfort in seeing others in pain is human. And it's also an internal reminder that we still have the ability to affect change. And this is why I offer you the fourth and final way to get through sitting through the pain of others while still honoring their struggle. Act. Find a way to act that is genuine to you. Find a way that speaks to your character. And you don't have to give money. You can make a call to your representative and ask them what can be done or what they're doing. You can ask them to extend the waiver of the Jones Act, and that would be powerful. And if you feel so further called, you could give to a organization directly, like the wonderful children's home that my family and I spend time at, raising money for or helping to rebuild. I will be there over the holidays to determine the needs and to see what needs to be done for rebuilding and recovery. If you would be interested in being a part of that in any way, I would be honored to share that experience with you. And these ways don't always mean that you have to physically do anything strenuous. You don't have to give money, but you're still acting in a way that feels good to you and is facilitating the healing and recovery of other people that are feeling emotionally distressed. Whatever you decide to do, just know that there is power in your presence, and there's power in the acknowledgement of someone else's suffering. But action will be the way to get through these moments of emotional upheaval with integrity and grace.